We're looking at workout clips from our favorite NFL players, and today we're looking at running back Jaylen Wright of the Miami Dolphins. We're going to watch him work through some drills, catch some balls, and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at practice clips from Rookie Camp, Minicamp, OTAs, soon-to-be training camp of your favorite rookies, your veterans, plus workout clips like today to see what your players are doing behind the scenes. Click that button, stop missing out. We're looking at Jaylen Wright today. We're going to loop this and keep talking ball. It's 30 seconds here, but we're going to watch him work out, see what he's doing here. There he is. Boom, catching it. Here's another one. Boom, working on the receiving game. The thing about this, right there, getting the ball in the flat in the open field makes him a tremendous home run threat with that speed. Very explosive. One of the most athletic running backs in the National Football League. Still very raw when it comes to vision, anticipation, approach to the line of scrimmage. But also, when we're looking at the Dolphins' backfield here, like, they're trying to get a good committee going. Also, you look, they drafted Ollie Gordon. I know it's late, but he's still a solid running back prospect. Solid running back prospect. This is a deep running back class. You look at some of these 6th-round talents, they're more like 3rd, 4th-round talents than any other year. You're looking at Jaylen Wright here, very explosive. If you can get him getting those checkdowns in space, making guys miss in the open field, you're talking about some plays that'll help you win some games. You're talking about a guy with that size-adjusted athleticism that can be that home run threat. That could give you that Will Fuller effect where, like, if you have him on your fantasy team, he might give you some games where it's not great production and all of a sudden a spike week. Because you do have some dogs in that running back room. You have some guys there. But as we're trying to climb the depth chart, the one thing about his game is that size-adjusted athleticism. You got some size there, and you got top-tier speed and athleticism. And if we can develop forward, get better, acclimate to the Dolphins more going into year 2 and into the future, this could be a running back that gives you some opportunity. Now, if you're looking for a breakout season, you need some injuries to come to the Dolphins running back depth chart. You got some guys there. On top of that, you need him to develop. You need him to get better than what he was at Tennessee last year as a rookie. And it looks like we're trying to get better in the passing game, which should happen. Should eventually happen for him. Good hands showing that. Boom. Getting it on the run. Watching this one. Getting it. The ball kind of lagged there. Coming there. Catching it. Here's another one. There's another ball coming his way. Again, he's a very athletic, twitched-up running back. All he needs is a couple touches, and he can really change the scope of a game with that home run threat. Like a screenplay with some green in front of him, with some yards in front of him, with nobody there, making a guy miss, he'll house it. He'll house it. Just having that speed in the backfield. Now, if you're looking at this for fantasy football, he's a dart throw player. Dart throw player. We added more competition from this year's draft, and Ollie Gordon, Alexander Madison's there. We got some competition in the backfield. Dart throw player. If you're looking at him for redraft, he's kind of outside the scope of drafting almost. Unless something happens in training camp. Like, he's like a dart throw with one of your last picks if you want to do that. And it's whoever you want with one of your last picks since it's so cheap. When you're looking at Dynasty, just a cheap dart throw on the back end of your roster right now. Like a guy that's stashed going into year 2. This could be the season where he breaks free. He could get some opportunity. He could be a spike week dandy. We don't have that much at the running back position, a spike week dandies at the running back position, but we might have one here. And what would take for that to happen is a highly athletic running back who can just house it on any given touch, who's not seeing a large workload. So guys like Jaylen Wright, Keaton Mitchell, where you'll get a lot of games of not so good production for fantasy, then all of a sudden, they get the ball in the flat, and boom. So you get that Will Fuller effect. You get that effect of that wide receiver who only gets deep targets downfield, who accidentally brings in a couple of those every so often and has that big performance. You might get that, considering the competition on the depth chart. How could we break free and become a breakout that nobody's paying attention to? We develop massively. We beat out the gatekeepers on the offense, and we push Devin H. in. So the odds are very stacked against that, considering we keep bringing in talent. Ollie Gordon's not a slouch back. Not a slouch back. But there's potential here. The potential is immense with the size of just athleticism, because this is like 90-some percentile speed and burst with good size to him. So that is something that could go our way. But again, right now, we're dart throw status for fantasy. This is a great asset for Miami Dolphin fans because you got a backfield now that's got some dudes, and they all got different qualities to help you out in the run game, to help the offense out. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.